Welcome to the Friday Spotlight Energy Report for August 27, 2010. Hosted by Jed Knutson, Shona Kay, and Chantel Flanders.
BP hearings are underway in Houston, Texas this week, and there's plenty of finger-pointing between Transocean and BP. Transocean employees were questioned first by the committee and painted a less than flattering picture regarding BP's organization and commitment to safety. One employee testified that BP changed key personnel during a very critical juncture. When BP finally got its chance to take the stand, Executive Harry Therens fired right back at them. He testified that Transocean made changes to the blowout preventer that BP was not aware of. Critical hours were wasted immediately following the explosion as BP did not have accurate drawings of the device. This device has come under much scrutiny as it ultimately failed in its ability to shut down the well after the explosion. In other BP-related news, the company has turned over the processing of oil spill claims to a private agency. The Gulf Coast Claims Facility will take over all aspects of the process and is headed by Kenneth Feinberg. Mr. Feinberg has been adamant that he will be more than fair with awards for valid claims, but will not tolerate any form of fraud. The agency is completely independent of both BP and the US government. The much-debated Iranian nuclear power plant, located in the southern Iranian city of Bushehr, was fueled over this past weekend. The nuclear facility was first planned over 35 years ago and has been a heated topic in the political world as of late. The launching of this plant has caused some concern with other countries as Iran still has the ability to enrich uranium. With Russia both providing the fuel and taking back spent fuel, Iran has no need to enrich the uranium itself. It is Iran's insistence on maintaining this ability that has Western countries worried that Iran will use the enriched fuel to create nuclear weapons. Massey is making headlines, and once again it's for all the wrong reasons. The Mine Safety and Health Administration conducted surprise inspections and found that Massey still has significant violations throughout its operations. One of the more disturbing violations was found in Tennessee, where miners were found working under an unsupported roof. Now over to Jed for energy news in the United States.
Thanks, Shona. Earlier this week, Energy Secretary Chu and Vice President Biden announced that stimulus funding is making a positive impact on technology and various renewable energy sectors. The funding has enabled the creation of jobs and will decrease the cost of developing technology for solar energy and electric and hybrid cars significantly over the next 5 years. It appears as though the deepwater drilling ban may be lifted much sooner than expected. The current moratorium is scheduled to expire on November 30th, but government officials may end it before then. Michael Bromwich, the director of the Bureau of Ocean Energy Management, Regulation and Enforcement, is working with Interior Secretary Ken Salazar to see if the ban can be revised or lifted completely. He stated that he thinks it is everybody's hope that we will feel comfortable enough that the moratorium can be lifted significantly in advance of November 30th. Wind energy in the United States was dealt a blow when Duke Energy announced that it will be abandoning an offshore wind project in the Pimlico Sound. The project had estimated costs of $120 million. However, Duke has committed $750,000 toward a feasibility study for wind energy off the coast of Carolina. This money will be used to help fund a research project that is already underway at the University of North Carolina, Chapel Hill. Now, here is Chantel with more energy news from around the world.
Thanks, Jed. Chinese clean coal developers are worried about losing funding via a UN carbon credit scheme. Earlier this year, funding was denied to a 4,000 megawatt coal plant in India. However, others in the industry think that this concern is unwarranted because of the sheer size of the Indian project. One coal project manager stated that the Indian plant was too big. At 4,000 megawatts, no wonder it couldn't get approved. This funding is critical as many believe that the plants may not be able to operate without the additional financing. Australia has announced that it plans on having the largest wind farm in the southern hemisphere by the year 2013. With the country currently generating only 6% of its energy from renewable sources, this latest wind project will go a long way in helping Australia meet its clean energy goals. The farm will be located in MacArthur and Victoria State and will consist of 140 turbines. The farm should generate enough electricity to power about 220,000 homes. Vendetta Resources' $9.6 billion bid for as much as 60% of Cairn Energy was dealt with a serious blow when its mining plan was rejected in eastern India. The Indian government raised concerns about environmental issues regarding the plan. It has been reported that multiple state-run agencies are considering a counteroffer to the Vendetta Resources bid. That is your energy news for this week. For more headlines, visit us at worldenergymedia.com. This is Chantel Flanders for Jed Knutson and Shona Kay at World Energy Media. Thanks for watching and have a great day.